What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday and happy TNA weekend. All the TNA chants in there. I love it. Let's go. We've got another big weekend for you of TNA wrestling. It's crazy. It's almost like we were just here a couple of weeks ago, but we've got tonight's show, which is a go-home show. We're going to be doing predictions because we've got Sacrifice tomorrow night as well. So two TNA amazing shows in 2 nights. The pay-per-view tomorrow. Tonight is the go-home show, technically. It's a big weekend. And are you ready? Are you ready for the weekend? It's going to be awesome. Lots of stuff going on in the world of wrestling. Jeff and I are thrilled to be here because we've got too much stuff going on outside of the world of wrestling, which we'd like to get away from a little bit.
Yes,
So it's nice to be here, Jeff. And wow, I mean, a big weekend for TNA. We had huge things going on with the Cody Rock thing on WWE, and that's going to come to a boil tomorrow with those two being on SmackDown. Okada is now with AEW. This is just nuts, dude. There's so much going on in every aspect of wrestling, and TNA is no different. We've got 2 big shows for them tonight and tomorrow.
that's right. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan. If you love wrestling, this is a great time. Enjoy it, appreciate it.
Yes.
Just be cool. That's best way I can say it right now. But no, I'm really excited. Should be 2 really good shows tonight, and tomorrow. And like Joe said, we'll do a little bit of a prediction show throughout. Like we've been doing. So I've got the card pulled up for tomorrow night. I've got our stuff for tonight. I'm ready to go. I just got my food. So I'm ready to go.
There you go. All right. All right, guys. Well, we're going to get this party started. So we have, of course, tonight, we're right here. You all know that. Tomorrow night, we're going to start at 7:30, a little bit early, just in case they do have anything on a pre-show, which I'm sure we'll find out. But we'll start a little bit early, 7:30 start time tomorrow night for Sacrifice. I know there's a lot of things going on tomorrow. A lot of people are going to be keeping their eye on that Rock and Cody confrontation and all that tomorrow night. Which is cool. Again, I know a lot of people watch multiple screens, and that's okay. You can fill us in on what's going on. Obviously, we'll have our attention here. Nothing, obviously, Saturday, and then we'll be back on Sunday because, again, so much news to talk about, and we do that best on our Between the Ropes show. So we'll be back on Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our normal time for Between the Ropes as well. So
and
much
I've got some videos to show that night.
Nice.
Derek sent me a lot of videos from AEW Revolution.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I have very, very high praise for how AEW handled Sting's retirement match, and we'll talk about that on Sunday. But I've got a lot of great things to say about how they did it, and it was just such a cool event. So.
Yeah, I got to see much of it, and I didn't watch the whole pay-per-view, but I got to see a lot of it. And yeah, I would agree. The only person I feel bad for is poor Darby, man. With all that, oh God, those lacerations on his back. My goodness. Yeah. So yeah, but it was a really cool thing for him. And hard to believe that stellar career of his is over. I saw the after stuff when he got the phone calls and the voicemails from all those people. That was amazing. That was really, really amazing. Through all those people who called him and stuff like that, it was just great. It was just really, really cool. And I'm sure he probably got a lot more calls than that. I'm sure he probably got a lot of calls from everybody outside of AEW and stuff like that too. But getting calls from his daughter and it's really awesome. Was a really great thing. So yeah. And speaking of which, really quick before I get started, I know so many of you have been with us and joined our channel many, many years ago because of by the way, it was our 4-year anniversary on Twitter. So it has to be right around 4 years that we've been doing this. So there you go. But in case you all might have been wondering, and I know the new WWE game came out and all that kind of stuff, and so much stuff. In fact, he was trending for the last 3 days on Twitter, Bray Wyatt. And the reason why is because he's been signed to a WWE Legends contract. They must have done it posthumously. His family and, of course, his brother, Bo, have announced it. And that is the reason why you're now seeing a gluttony of Bray stuff. So, of course, being that he's in 2K and he's in the card game, that WWE Super Card, I don't know if anybody of you guys have played that, but he's all over that. They're having giveaways for him in there. There's puzzles in there with Bray. You could solve all kinds of stuff. So if you don't play the card game, might be a good time to get in. I played it for a little bit years back. But for those of you that have, so the merchandise is definitely out there. And I'm sure that all changed when the Legends contract was signed. Now, some people are saying, does that mean he could be in the Hall of Fame? It could be. Maybe they're ready for that. We'll see. It very well could be. And if that's the case, it's going to be very, somber night of that. And I'm sure we'll make some plans to, I know Tazzy's going to have it. Maybe we'll make some plans to join him for that. If he does have that, because it's going to be, I'm sure some tears are going to be shed and it's going to be a wonderful celebration. I'm sure his wife was his wife was in Albany, Jeff. She was doing a signing. Joe was. So somebody shared that with me. So I wanted to put that, just get that announcement out there really quickly before we got into this, because I know a lot of people love Bray and we're wondering maybe why that happened all of a sudden, where all this stuff is going on. I'm sure you may see like new action figures and stuff coming soon as well, because they were already kind of in the process. So but yeah, so that's why all that stuff's going on. I'm sure those of you who have WWE 2K24 may even be playing with his character and all that kind of stuff. So kind of cool stuff. And we'll never forget, obviously, Bray. So, okay, let me welcome some people in and we'll get rolling and we'll talk about tonight's card. We got A. Jobson in the house. We got Clown here. We got Eric Isaac. My predictions for Sacrifice are Moose, Grace, The System, Hammerstone, over Josh, huh? Nemeth, Ali, and Good Hands, MK Ultra and PCO, and can't wait for another Decay promo as well. DRO, hello to you. Christopher's here. We've got Hassan. We've got Derek. Happy TNA Day. I've sent Jeff some videos. Hopefully he will share them. Will Ospreay is advertised, and I'm grateful for Sting's last match. What a fun time. It was very cool that you got to see that, dude. James Chadwick is here. What's up, James? Heather is here as well. Who's ready for Sacrifice? Absolutely. Good evening, Damien. How are you? We've got, it's so weird seeing Heather and James's names in blue. They must have changed all that now for the mods. John Kessler is here. Jahir is here. We have Derek's talking about that opening song. Yeah, it's a great opening song. I absolutely love it. Get you going. Hassan is here. We've got John Kessler. We got Barry Monkey from Twitch. We have Heather said talking about her husband's job. That's very awesome. Very cool. We're glad to hear that. Great news for you and your family. We've got Andrea. Hello, Andrea is in the house. Christopher A. Robert Cortez. Hello, Robert. We had Tazzy's in the house. Look at that. Tazzy's here. What's going on, dude?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Tazzy.
Right. I just said his name is. We might have to be in on that stream if they have Bray in the Hall of Fame. Unknown Ego Panda from Twitch. Hello to you. Also saw Hammerstone in Dallas Airport. Dude is chiseled. And we've got, oh my God, it is dry here in the desert. Well, that's usually kind of the way it is. I know one thing, it's not dry here in the desert. There you go. Brandon, what Hall of Fame announcement are you talking about? He gets the first giggity out of the way already. What Hall of Fame announcement are you talking about? Paul, I know Paul Heyman, of course, is in. And then
Bull Nakano.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Who was it?
Bull Nakano.
Yes. Yeah. They are both announced. I didn't see anything else further than that. Heather said, I'm sad that I didn't get to see Hammerstone and the WrestleCon in Nashville. He had to cancel for the weekend. He's wrestling Josh again. And of course, that will be one of our predictions we're going to talk about tonight. All right. Hello to you all. Thank you for joining us. And we are going to get into tonight's card. Jeff, let's talk about tonight's card. And we've got it right up there on the screen. Now, I'm sure we may get a little bit more. Sometimes they don't announce a lot of this kind of stuff. There may be some extra promo stuff going on tonight, but this is what we've got. Bull Nakano, so pleased that she's going in. Yeah, very, very cool that she is going in as well. All right. We've got, starting out here, we got PCO. Oh, dear Lord, pray for Allen Angels. Pray for Allen Angels, guys. It's PCO against Allen Angels, although we could get a lot of shenanigans here because Big Con may decide to show up at some point here and maybe beat on PCO a little bit. But we'll see. But in either case, I think it's time to feel sorry for Allen Angels tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, I think Allen Angels is going to be in a little bit of trouble this evening. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Please, please think kind thoughts of Mr. Allen Angels because he's probably going to get obliterated.
Yes. Keep
Or
Allen.
or Big Con will come to his aid.
That could very well be. Yeah, that could. Maybe they're working in cahoots. We don't know. Maybe he kind of, Allen can be a little bit. It seems like he could play that lackey, right? That lackey. So maybe he's, he's in cahoots with Big Con. Let's see. Ash by Elegance is in action. So we know we're going to get that big, that big introduction that she gets and stuff. We don't know who she's in action against. It probably could be another local talent. As we like to call them on our show. We don't know yet, but in any case, she is in action again tonight, Jeff. And she's got her eyes on the prize here. Looking right at that title. So we'll have to see. I mean, obviously impressive in her first match. We'll have to see what she looks like tonight, but I'm sure it's going to be against someone that's not going to really be too pleased about getting in the ring with her.
Yeah, I mean, I think whoever gets in the ring with her, don't bank on it being a very long contest. I don't think that happens tonight. But I'm interested to see how they play this because honestly, I need to see her against the Tasha Steeles, the Dani Lunas, the Jody Threats of the world.
Yeah.
Before she ends up going up against Giselle and possibly Jordan down the road. So
yeah. Yeah, I agree. We need to see her against somebody a little bit, with some sort of name. No offense to the local talent, because they deserve their shot sometime. Yeah. But we've got Mustafa. This is interesting. You want to talk shenanigans? We're gonna get some here. Mustafa Ali against Kevin Knight. Now we all know, listen, we know what's going on with Chris Sabin, and of course Kevin Knight and Kushida and that whole bunch. But the wild card here is Alex Shelley. We don't kind of know what's going on with him yet, but Mustafa Ali and Kevin Knight's going to be interesting. This is going to be a shenanigan fest, Jeff, I believe.
Yeah, I think we're going to get some shenanigans, although I'm really upset about that because otherwise this match would be absolutely tremendous. Yeah. It'd be great. So I still think we'll get some great stuff out of this match, but yeah, I think we get shenanigans. I do.
Yep, I do too. I agree. Deanna's here. What's up, Deanna? Chris Miller is here as well. I know who Ash by Elegance is going to be in the ring with. I'm good friends with Ash's opponent. No kidding. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool, man. Like I said, it's nice to see some people get a shot against somebody that has a big name and is going to be big name out there. So I didn't realize Ash changed her Twitter, and she changed her actual Twitter account when she changed her name for TNA, and I had no idea. We weren't following her, and she actually she liked our post for the show, and then I was like, then I felt bad. I'm like, oh damn, I thought we were following her before. We have Masha Slamovich against Dani Luna. This, of course, I'm expecting to see this, Jeff. Now, this wasn't announced yet. I don't think you guys in chat could correct me, but I'm expecting to see these two, this be for the tag team championships on Sacrifice at some point. Masha, of course, and Killer Kelly against Dani and Jody. I would think anyway. We didn't get it announced yet, but maybe the announcement, Jeff, comes after this match.
Well, I normally don't do this, but because I have the card pulled up for tomorrow night.
Is it there?
It is there.
Okay. There. See, They didn't. I didn't see it when I was doing the photos a couple of days ago. It wasn't there. So there you go. All right. It was announced earlier. Okay. Well, there you go. Jeff's on top of that. Good thing. But this should be a good one. And again, we may get some shenanigans with this one too, because we know their tag team partners are going to be down there at some point in time. This might end up being an all-out brawl.
Yeah. And I think too, I mean, this is another spot where I think we could get some shenanigans.
Yep.
because everyone's going to want to get involved in this, and they're not going to want to wait until tomorrow. So, yeah, I think we get shenanigans here too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're at that. Shenanigans might be the theme of the night tonight. And then we're going to hear from Eric Young. It's going to be cool. I'm sure he's going to be talking about his match upcoming with Moose, which is a first time ever match, by the way, between those two, if you didn't already know that. And again, may get something here too, because we know the system usually comes out with, they don't come alone most times. And if Moose is down there, the system may very well be there as well. And Eddie and Brian Myers, who are going for the titles the next night, which, by the way, the system could have all the gold, man, coming off the sacrifice.
It could happen.
Yep, very well could.
It wouldn't surprise me if it happened. Mm-hmm. Would not surprise me at all. Even though I love ABC, don't get me wrong, I love ABC, and folks know I love Moose, but I think it's very possible that at some point this year, if it's not after tomorrow night, I think at some point this year, we may get the system having the majority of the gold. I don't know if Alicia's gonna ever find a way to get that knockouts title, but I think they'll have the majority of the gold. And who knows, they could recruit another knockout and they could go after the knockouts tag titles. So who knows?
Yeah, very true. MK Ultra versus Luna and Threat was announced earlier. Okada got 4 points. That's a lot. I wouldn't say he's overpaid. I mean, he's a very good wrestler. I personally, people are talking about that, and they're always going to talk about this when AEW signs somebody. Why didn't somebody else get him? Why didn't WWE get him? Look, WWE, it seems to me like they're really focusing a lot on their NXT, and Tazzy could vouch for this, obviously, if he's in the chat. But I mean, look at Sean Spears now is down there. The Good Brothers are down there. I think they're going to focus on really building back up because, look, they lost a lot of big names. Braun Breaker is up on the main roster. They're losing people from down there that are coming up. And so they're building back up. And I think that's kind of what they want to do. And, hey, you may have another person on that family tree that The Rock unveiled showing up down there at some point soon too. So they're going to get the names. I think they're just going to be putting them in NXT for a little while, and that's probably a good way to go. Keep developing, keep getting those guys up from NXT, and just go from there. But that's what I think is going to end up happening there. So we'll see. Where it all works itself out. So
yeah, all right. I was going to say, just to add to that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember, I think maybe like 2017, 2016, when it felt like WWE had everyone on their roster and we saw basically 5-10% of it.
Yep.
I think they're at the spot now where they really don't need anyone else. I mean, I think they have all of the folks that they need on the roster right now. I mean, with the exception of if a huge free agent comes along, maybe. But I just don't think they need anyone else right now. Because, I mean, think about all the storylines. Think about all of the folks who we don't have a direction for in terms of WrestleMania yet.
Yep.
And if you start to add in someone else, I just think they get lost. The other part of that is, I agree with the other part of that statement from A. I don't think a lot of people that, I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, if you consume more than just one promotion, then you know who Okada is. But if you only watch WWE, you have no idea who Okada is. And I mean, I just don't know how well he would resonate with the fan base, not through any fault of his own, because he's extremely talented, and he deserves spotlight. So I'm glad that he went to AEW. I want to see what he does there. I think I hope he gets behind there and do some great things. So
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Listen, that's a little bit of a scary thing, and I agree with Jeff in the fact that I think AEW, and we'll probably talk more about this on Sunday too. But I agree with the fact that I think AEW should be. I think they really should be done signing now. I really do. I think they're stacked now. I know they've lost some people and stuff, and I saw Matt Hardy's contract's going to drop off. So really, who knows where he's going to end up and stuff. But and they're losing some people, but I think they really need to just chill. I know that they're probably going to be signing Mercedes Moné at some point too. But man, I think okay. I think that's good. I think it could, you got a lot of pieces there and a lot of big names. I think you should maybe just scale back a little bit and just start, making sure that these people all have airtime and stuff like that because that's a big thing. You got to get them all TV time. And so, yeah, I would do that. But yeah, we'll talk more about that on Sunday. Yeah, the clocks go forward already. That's crazy, dude. It almost felt like we just turned them back. It's been a quick 3 months. I'm very glad that it seems like winter is ending up here because it was kind of brutal for a little while there. It's we're getting a lot of rain now, which isn't great for my arthritis either. But I'll take that over the snow. So, all right, we've got a few minutes left. Sorry, go ahead, dude.
No, I was just saying absolutely. Yeah, as long as we don't get any more snow.
Yep.
I'm cool.
No doubt. All right, we got a few minutes left, so you know what time it is. We're going to talk about food, and then I'm going to think up a question for you because our question of the week is going to keep continuing because that's going to be a thing now. So we're going to talk about food first. Let us know what you had to eat, dinner, breakfast, lunch, snack. We don't care. Just make everybody hungry. So shout it out. Let us know what you ate today, and we'll do the same. I had my wife made homemade meatballs. I had spaghetti and meatballs, a little bit of grated Parmesan on top, and some little garlic breadsticks. So that's what I had today with some leftovers, but that's okay. Spaghetti's always better, I think, the next day anyway. So I had leftovers, and that's what I ate today. Jeff, I know you're eating now. What are you eating good?
Yeah, so I'm having some Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nice.
Got my lemon pepper wings.
Nice.
And I've got some fries and some cheese curds. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good right now. I may go off camera, and that's why I'm just letting you all know.
There you go. Let's see. Clown said ordered pizza, garlic chicken and baked potato, hamburger patties, mashed potatoes, and salad with Thousand Island dressing. Oh, I like Thousand Island dressing. I always did. I'm like a French dressing guy. I like French dressing, but I do like Thousand Island as well. Tony's frozen pizza tonight, waffle crisp for dessert. Leftover frozen pizza from the deli section at Walmart. Omega on Osprey and Okada joining AEW. It's awesome, but if they think they are the best, then F and prove it. Someone give me their Wi-Fi. This hotel one sucks, and it's 5-star hotel. Probably everybody using it, Jeff, those sound good. Getting ready to take my aunt out to Mexican restaurant. Nice. Deanna says she's coming over. Robert Cortez tacos and beans. Pork loin fillet rolled in Chinese 5-spice, pan fried, sliced, and served with egg fried rice. Damn.
Ooh.
Damn.
Okay. I hear you, Barry. That's awesome.
I had hot dogs, says James Chadwick in all caps. Catalina dressing. I like that too. That's like a version of French, but it's more like red French. Yep. Yeah, I dig that too. I like that too. Very good. Very good. Keep them coming. Keep it coming. Let us know. I'm trying to think of, oh my God, what am I going to do for the question? I need a question.
I don't know what you're doing for the question tonight, but I know we've got some pretty fire sell or no sell topics for Sunday.
Nice. Yeah, that's Sunday's gonna be fun. And remember, we have the fans choice one as well, which is a big hit. It seems like everybody gets into that. So come out and see us on Sunday. We got a lot to talk about with all of this news and everything that's going on, and who knows, we may get another announcement for the Hall of Fame and stuff like that to talk about before then as well. We'll see. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about with the SmackDown tomorrow that we're not going to be able to watch with all that confrontation and everything there going on and all the stipulations, and everybody's back to worrying about Cody again because everybody's like, oh God, what happens if he loses that match, the tag team match, and then he has to have all and it's bloodline rules.
Joe. Now, I don't do this very often, Joe. I don't do this often at all. I probably should more, but I'm not that way. You remember a couple weeks ago when we did our Sunday show and I said what type of match would happen on night one, and there would probably be stipulations and it would look like the odds are heavily stacked against Cody Rhodes. Okay. wanted to make sure I wasn't having a fever dream.
Nope. Go back and play it.
Because
the proof.
I did have a stomach virus early in the week, so maybe it was a fever dream, but I don't know.
The proof is there, guys. Just go back and listen. But yes, he did, and he was talking about even make it more of a stacked deck. I kind of felt that something was going to happen like that in a way too, but not the way you had predicted it. But I felt too that what's going to happen was on the other side of it, that the stacked deck is going to be there, but that he's going to have a whole bunch of people that are going to come to his aid and aid him against the stacked deck and even out the odds, because the bloodline has over the years pissed off so many other people that they're going to come to fruition at some point in time, whether that's in the form of Jey Uso but I think you're going to see a whole bunch of Cody's friends that are going to come down too. I would not be 100% surprised at all if they lost that tag team match. Would not be at all, because that's going to play with the fans' emotions. They're going to go home after night one with that thought in their head like, oh God, are they not going to do this again? And the Rock's going to be gloating, and it's going to be, oh man, I'm telling you. What I like about it all, Jeff, is the fact that the women are going to get a main event, which I really like that. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Becky Rhea. Will be the main event on night one. So I'm kind of okay with that. I'm good with that. Let them have a main event. They deserve it. So I'm good with that. But WrestleMania is gonna be fun. Be fun, and it's coming. It's a month away, guys. A month around the corner. So yeah. All right, the show is starting up. And I am thinking, let me think here. I had one earlier, and of course I forgot it. Let's see. All right. We've turned the corner. It is March. Now, March is for us, for everybody, March is we're having Easter in March, which is kind of a rarity. Most of the time it's in April, but because of the early calendar, Easter is so. I'm going to ask you all this. Favorite ever? Now, most of us got candy, right? We got candy baskets and all that kind of stuff. So, now I might have asked about favorite candy before, but this is favorite thing that you ever got. Now, it doesn't have to be candy. Favorite thing you ever got, and if I spoil this for you, I'm terribly sorry, but favorite thing you ever got from the Easter Bunny. And if I spoiled it for you, I'm very, very sorry about that. But let me know. Favorite thing you've ever gotten in your Easter basket when you were a kid, if your parents did all that kind of thing. If not, it could be a gift. It could be anything. Favorite thing you've ever gotten from the Easter Bunny. Let us know. We're starting off with Mustafa Ali.
That makes sense.
X Division champion is out. People are guessing ahead of time. Bonus Baby was saying Robin eggs. Jeff, you're too nice to say that, so I got you, says James. Next Sunday on church services online and St. Patrick's Day Parade on Sunday too. Sorry, the best baskets have the standard chocolate bunny. Okay. All right. A remote control race car. See, some people get gifts. We used to get like small gifts. My parents would give us the basket, and you get like small gifts in there. We never got anything big. Like when I was younger, I would get packs of like football cards. Baseball and football. Did you get that too? Yeah. Football cards, baseball cards. Sometimes I'd get comic books, like stuff like, little things. Like there was never supposed to be like Christmas too. You weren't supposed to get like big, huge gifts, which we didn't. It was just mostly candy.
I have one that's wrestling related when we get to me.
Oh, nice. Okay. I vote for Mustafa Ali. He's got all of his Secret Service, I guess you want to call that, in there with him. Stuffed dinosaur I named Dino. I still have it. There you go. That's funny. A lot of people have some of their old stuffed animals that they grew up with. Chocolate egg with a cup, pecan eggs, and Pokemon cards. Yeah, see? Trading cards are a big thing. Easter eggs are shite. I'd rather get a paper. Yeah, but wait, James, don't you wait a minute now. Kevin Knight's coming out. You guys have those chocolate orange Terry's Easter eggs. Don't tell me your Easter eggs are garbage. We don't get those here. I would love those. I saw them over there. You buy them on Amazon, I think. but I saw them. They were over there. Somebody told me that you guys get those over there for Easter. And they're like the little, oh my God, I would go nuts for those. I would absolutely love those. They'd have been my favorite candy all time. Do you both like 2K24? I would not know. I have not bought it.
Haven't bought it yet.
I have been playing Final Fantasy Rebirth. I have that, and that's going to take, oh my God. I started the other night. I played 3.5, 4 hours, and it was dangerous because it is so engrossing in the story that I could have kept playing, and that's what sometimes happens. And it was already like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I got to go to bed. I have work in the morning, and I had to put it down because it's very, very addicting. So it's very good and very, very addicting. I had to go back and watch Final Fantasy Advent Children ahead of it because I wanted to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's very, very good. Completely open world and just insane amount of stuff to do. Good to see Ali being on TV and used well. Yeah, here we go. We're underway. Yeah. Kevin Knight and Ali. Nice crowd in the arena there. What's up, Chad? How are you? You can, but I saved getting Terry's chocolate orange for Christmas Day. See, no, I would. They'd be at every holiday. If I lived over there, if I lived across the pond, yeah, I'd be having those every time I could. Every time I could, dude. Every time I could. All right. Ali going off the ropes, tries to shoulder block Kevin Knight, and Kevin Knight's going nowhere. Kevin Kelly has heat with Ian Riccaboni. Not good. Yeah, so I don't have 2K24. I imagine I will get it at some point. I just don't know when. I being the fact that Bray is in it and the those of you who have it, tell me this. What is the WrestleMania thing with Bray? What exactly is that? Because they were saying you replay the John Cena and Bray Funhouse, the Firefly Funhouse WrestleMania thing, but what is that part of? Is that part of like the practice stuff? Because I kind of got that impression. I didn't see anybody. I didn't look up any videos or anything of it, but I kind of got the impression that that's what that was. Because I know there's like a practice mode and stuff that at the beginning that you have to do to learn all the moves and the buttons and all that kind of stuff. Is that what that is? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, those of you who got it, because I'm sure you probably played through it already, right? Kevin Kelly's been removed from the AEW website page. I play WGT Golf and Candy Crush. Do you? Nice. On your phone. The only phone game I play right now is the one I do podcasts for, and that's Marvel Snap. That's the only phone game I play. And I do it because it's very quick and easy. And now I'm doing podcasts about it. Go figure. It's a WrestleMania showcase. What exactly does that mean, Hassan? I don't know what that means. It's part of showcase. Played it yesterday. Well, explain to me though, because I have only really played. I played them years and years ago, and I got the one a couple years ago when Bray was first in it with the swamp thing and everything, where you had to kind of unlock him. So that was the last time I really played that game. So let me explain to me what showcase mode is. I don't. You're talking to a person who is. I don't know what that means. Watching Kevin Knight talking to the crowd, I always like that in a wrestler, trying to hype people up. Come on, Knight. You relive the match. Okay, so are you playing physically? Like, are you doing anything in that? Because that's all like just was never really a match, right? So like how do they have you do that? Like, is that just like a thing where you just like, again, like, is it a tutorial? Are you like learning buttons? Like, I don't get how they could have done that. That's what just blows my mind. Cream eggs for $1.99. I don't like Cadbury cream eggs. They are too sugary. Too sugary. I had those. They've been out a long time since I was a kid, and I never really liked them. They're just too much sugar. Apparently, according to Meltzer, TNA is going to test a live stream in the near future. No set date yet, and Full Sail is the most likely location. Very nice. Okay. That'd be cool. I'm all right with that. Cream eggs are vile. Yeah, I don't like them. They're too sweet. Way too sweet.
I just love how you just threw that in there. Vile. It's vile.
Vile.
It's vile. Tell you what's not vile, though, is these Caribbean jerk wings that I also.
I'm sure.
These things are amazing.
I'm sure they're not. Joe and Jeff, I'm still collecting sports cards. Oh, nice. I haven't had. You know what? If I kind of wish I would have kept all mine because some of mine would probably be a good amount of money. I had a Joe Montana rookie card. I know I did. I know I did, and that probably worth thousands of dollars because I kept mine were all immaculate. I would always keep them in binders and stuff like that. And I probably have some old. I think I had a Dan Marino rookie card too, which is insane. And God knows what I did with them.
I have a
Go ahead.
Smith. I have an Emmett Smith rookie card.
Nice. That's awesome.
I have a Tony Dorsett.
Oh,
I have Walter Payton.
Oh, geez. A Walter Payton rookie, dude, that's probably worth a ton.
Yeah. Then on the basketball side, I don't know how this happened, but I ended up with like 40 Michael Jordan cards, including 3 Michael Jordan rookie cards.
Holy crap, dude. You ought to probably look into seeing how much they're worth. You may have some money there, dude.
Yeah. and then baseball, I have some I have this box set that has Hank Aaron in it, and it's from the 50s. It's the Topps box set that has the color pop behind it.
Damn.
It was the first one that they did that way. So my son is into collecting now, and he's got his binders started and all of that, and my daughter is too. But they've both gotten some great cards too. So yeah, awesome. We're gonna, when we go down south, I'm gonna make sure they get all my cards and everything, and we'll make sure that they're in good condition and all of that, and then we'll probably start to see what they're worth.
That's awesome. I have my prized card that I still have because I collected some basketball cards back in the day too. I have the Larry Bird. It's a triple card. I don't know if you remember, Jeff, or any of you out there old enough to remember, but old basketball cards came in like a tri card that you used to be able to rip off they were serrated. So you had 3 cards in one. Each one was like a little card in itself, like what the size one playing card. So I had the one with Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Dr. J.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. That was the best card I ever pulled from any sort of pack back in the day.
Kevin Knight just took out the Secret Service.
Yes, he did. He took out the whole Secret Service. Kevin Knight, dude. He's been showing out, man, this guy.
Yeah. There's going to be a big year for him, I think, man.
Yeah, I agree. But now here comes the good hands. Oh, and there's Saban and Kushida to back him up. Oh, man, what a clothesline from Kevin Knight, and Mustafa Ali is in big trouble. Big trouble. 1, 2. Nope, kicked out at 2. Well, we got shenanigans already, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's in the ring. This is just... Yeah, the officials lost it. He lost all control of this match. Ali now trying to fight back here, going up to the top rope. Oh, big DDT.
This is about to get called.
Ali is going up. Let's see if he's going to get this. The referee's still inside. Everybody else is fighting on the outside. No, he misses, but a roll through. But Kevin Knight... 1, 2. Oh, man, was that close. Woo. Oh, Kevin Knight almost had a huge win.
If you've never heard of Kevin Knight before, here you go.
Yeah, man, he's been having some great matches. Yeah. Oh, no, the good hands are trying to grab the title. Saban stopped them from doing it. Oh, and there's a nice kick from Mustafa Ali, knocks Saban off the ring. And now he's got the title. Mustafa's got the title. He's got it hidden. The referee's got his back turned. There it is.
Yep.
There it is. The official misses it. Ali gets a 3 and the win. It's so funny because Mustafa is for sure a heel, and he's still getting cheers.
People love him, man.
Dude, they really do. Yeah. TNA social media team needs a damn raise. As soon as Okada showed up in AEW last night, they tweeted an Okada and Homicide versus Generation Me match.
Yeah. Every time a TNA alum does anything anywhere, They're all over it.
They're on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now the good hands are holding Kevin Knight there now. They're trying to injure this kid. Ali's
So,
going back up to the top. Let's see what happens here. They're
so
stretched him out.
if the guys in suits are a Secret Service, are the good hands his cabinet?
Ah,
I mean, with the whole political.
yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, and it's Alex Shelley.
Now, what is he gonna do?
That's a very good question, Jeff, because you've got Knight in there, Kushida's in there. Could you imagine if he joined up with Ali?
I know.
You'd think he's still got to have bad feelings for those guys. He wasn't happy. Yeah, dude. He wasn't happy with them the last time we saw him. This could very well, like Jeff said, this could be a swerve, which they might end up revealing in the match tomorrow night. Oh, man, Jeff, what if Shelley cost Saban that match?
Hey,
Yo, man. Not the only prediction that Jeff was right about was that Cody Rhodes one. We might have another tomorrow night, too. The Wrestling Swami. The Wrestling Swami. I didn't expect Knight to win, but geez. Alex Shelley is awesome. Here comes Alex Shelley. The Bills released Jordan Pryor. Yeah, I saw there were some people released.
some big releases going on right now.
Russell Wilson's looking for another team.
Yeah, and Tampa Bay, if you're listening, please re-sign Baker Mayfield. I never thought I would say that.
Say that.
Never thought I would say that, but my goodness, re-sign the dude, please. They did re-sign Mike Evans, which I'm happy about. He's got to finish his career in Tampa.
Didn't they say somebody today was talking to Russell already? Oh, Pittsburgh, the Steelers.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Wow, he'd be good there.
He'd be really good there.
Yeah, he'd be good there, I think. And
You think about that division if he goes there.
Woo!
You got Lamar, you got Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson or whoever. I mean, that division in terms of quarterbacks, man.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
My Cowboys are going to lose like a lot of people. There's going to be a much different team there next year. They lost Tyron Smith, probably isn't coming back. They're going to probably lose Tony Pollard to free agency. They're going to be a very, very different team next year. How do you guys feel about the Young Bucks suspending Hangman Adam Page and firing Kenny Omega from AEW last night? I did not see AEW last night, Andrea. I didn't know that happened. I saw bits and pieces as I usually always do. I didn't actually see the show, so that's all.
What I will say about that is this: the fact that they did that makes me hopeful that Kenny is closer to a return than I originally thought, and that we'll see Kenny and Hangman going up against the Young Bucks, which I'm all for that.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. So
yeah, that'd be awesome. Kevin Knight here in the back. Doctor has him in the back here, not able to raise that arm up. Said you're not fine, man. That doctor, man, I wouldn't mess with him.
Oh, so Joe, this means that if Kevin Knight is injured, that Alex Shelley would have to step into that 6-man.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. The plot thickens. Oh, he wants to do it too. Oh, he's gonna turn on Saban and Kushida. Look at. Oh, here it comes, the bad feelings. Oh, this is gonna blow up.
Oh boy.
Oh man, dude.
Boy.
So Shelley is gonna go. He's gonna. We got Ash by Elegance. Oh man, we're gonna get something good tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Heel turn tomorrow. Yeah, dude. Alex Shelley's gonna turn tomorrow, man. That's gonna be awesome. All right, so we got Ash by Elegance. Jeff, you want to do some predictions while we wait for Ash's arrival?
Yeah, let's do that real quick. So we'll do I don't have the graphics saved like I normally do one by one, but we'll go here. So instead of starting there, we'll start down at the bottom, the knockouts tag team titles, Joe.
All right, let's do it. So, guys, play along. Let us know, who do you have as your. Whoa, my goodness. Jeez whiz. Ash, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
That's for you, Joe.
yeah, I deserve that one. I glanced down off the screen for a second. I'm like, goodness gracious. Anyway, yeah, let's start off with the Knockouts Tag Team titles. Who do you guys like? We have, of course, MK Ultra, who just won the titles back from Decay, going up against Dani, Luna, and Jody Threat. Jeff, I can't see MK Ultra winning those titles back from Decay only to just go and lose. I love Jody Threat and Dani Luna, but this just isn't their time, and I can't see MK Ultra losing those titles, Jeff. Not yet.
I can't see it yet, Joe. But I do think that we'll get. We may think that they will at some point during the match, but I don't think that they will lose it just yet. I think we still got a while. I don't think that happens until maybe Slammiversary.
Yeah, good point. Yep. We got Johnny Bates, Kimberly, and Mr. Kennedy. Jody can threaten me any day, says Derek. Well, that gets a giggity. Well. Who is she wrestling here? Who is this? There's the person in the chat who said that was a friend of his.
Yeah, I missed her name.
I did too.
Oh, she's telling her to kiss her boot.
Yes, she is. She's going to be kissing Ash. Oh man, Ash just pummeling her here. Is she for real? I feel so cool knowing who Ash's opponent is. I never know secrets like that. It was Chris that said that. Nice. She looks a little bit. I was going to say the same thing, Barry. She does. In the face, she looks a little like Tenille. She really does.
Don't be surprised if there's a little bit of a shocker tomorrow night.
Ooh. She does look in the face like Tenille Dashwood. She absolutely does. I was thinking the same thing. That is an ass. Let him know how you feel, dude. Love it. Just pulling her blue hair now. Okay. She's fighting back a little bit. Well, big clothesline and down she goes. Now repeated right hands here. At least she's standing up for herself. Are we going to do sacrifice? Sacrifice is tomorrow, Hassan.
Yeah. We'll be here.
That is tomorrow night. And yes, we absolutely will be here. Yes. It should have been me.
So, Joe, we'll start on the right with this one.
Yes.
No DQ match.
Oh, let's go. This could get bloody. We got PCO and Khan in an ODQ. We know Khan won the last time, Jeff, so that tells me that I'm going to go with PCO to win this one and even their little series up at one apiece. And I'm thinking that James Chadwick may end up really loving this match. I think we're going to see a little bloodshed, I think, in this one.
We're going to see a lot of finish him.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Uh, yeah, I got PCO. I think this one's gonna be bloody. Don't be surprised if you see a stapler.
Oh, please, no. No staples in the lips, please. I don't need to ever see that again. By the way, speaking of never seeing anything again, just throwing this out there. That new movie with the freaking possessed teddy bear, whatever the hell that is, freaks me the F out, dude. The fact that the one dude had big teddy bear eyes in his head, oh my God, I almost lost it. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, I shut it off. Like, nope. No. On the other hand, Jeff, did you see the Strangers trailer?
Oh my gosh.
That looks so much better than the original one.
I can't wait.
Oh, man, does that look good. I am so excited to see that. I love how they did it. We got Macklin. What's Macklin got to say? Macklin looks comfortable in a hotel room somewhere.
Ooh, okay. We're getting this next. We're getting the time splitters. We're getting Kushida and Alex Shelley up against the Good Hands next.
Oh, that's tonight?
Tonight.
Oh, damn. Okay. Ooh, Macklin. Needs to be a shitload of blood. Yeah, it's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of it. A lot of it. Hello, Jen Carter. How are you? Ash by Elegance sounds like a perfume to me.
It does.
That was Ted sound like Peter Griffin. Good evening, Jason. How are you?
What's up, Jason?
He's in a hotel room. He said, I will see you at Sacrifice. Uh-oh.
Did Nick pay him?
Steve Macklin's network connection is unstable. Somebody's beating him up. What's going on in there? Macklin's knocked out. Uh-oh. There's some nice shoes.
Some furniture moving in there.
Oh, look who knocked him out. We had a room invasion. Busted that right over Macklin's. Oh, I think he busted his computer and everything. Yo, he got. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did get got. Yeah, we are getting this next. There we go. We got the Good Hands. Oh, are we going to have this heel turn tonight? They can't do it tonight, can they?
Not tonight.
No, they can't do it tonight. I see you guys on Sacrifice too. I can't wait for Triple D. Yeah, tomorrow night's going to be awesome. Tomorrow night's going to be a very fun wrestling night. Very fun. Low-key match of the night tomorrow night. Deanna Ash by Elegance will get her ass kicked by Dani, Luna, and Jody Threat. Apparently Solo is on a 28-match losing streak.
Yep, that he is. That's going to turn around at some point. I'm not going to say when, but we've talked about that too.
Let's go, Time Splitters. And here they are. Kushida and Alex Shelley.
Joe, and I want to do something real quick. I want to shout out folks watching on X or Twitter, or whatever you decide to call it these days.
X, yeah, whatever it is.
We got a good bit of folks watching over there. So shout out to all of you. Thank you for joining us, and drop a comment. Let us know that you're here.
I often forget that we broadcast live on there sometimes. Yeah. You know what you guys got to do over on Twitter if you're watching us on there? You need to come to our YouTube channel just really quickly and hit the sub button. Love you that you watch on Twitter. Whatever which way you watch, I love it. But help us out at some point and go over to our YouTube page and hit the subscribe, please. We love whoever watches wherever you watch from. Put a like on the stream, please. Yes, everybody make sure you hit the like button. We have 54 people in here right now. At some point we had 60. So we should have close to that many likes. So make sure that you're all liking the stream.
I'm gonna stop stuffing my face here soon.
That's all good, man. Eat up.
But just know that man, can't go wrong with lemon pepper wings. Just saying.
Oh man. I like the video. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
And I know my son would be very upset with me right now, but I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper, his favorite.
Nice.
But he doesn't need it because Lord knows he doesn't need caffeine.
Yeah, you don't want them when they're already waking you up at all hours of the morning, up any earlier than that, being on a caffeine high.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. These kids are like, "Hey, Dad, we're ready to watch something. We're ready to go do this." Like, listen, I'm ready to go back to sleep for another 2
Yeah, right. Coca-Cola Spice. I tried it too. I thought I was a little disappointed because I thought that was going to be the cinnamon Coca-Cola, which they made a holiday spice Pepsi years ago, which I absolutely love. That one is raspberry though, and I didn't realize it was. Now I kind of don't like it so much. When I tasted it the first time, I got a little of the spice, but I didn't taste the raspberry. Now that I tasted it again, I'm like, yeah. If there is no sacrifice at sacrifice, then is it really worth it?
That's like the whole woodchuck.
Yeah, the woodchuck if a tree fell in the woods.
Yeah,
that one.
Derek, you gotta shout out some of the fine Southern cuisine you had. I gave Derek some recommendations while he was down in the Carolinas, and
oh man,
I want you to share your experience, Derek. Explain to the people why I have diabetes and I weighed almost weighed what I did, several years ago.
Oh man.
There you go. See, I was gonna say that, Heather. I saw Clown's comment. He said it's too much work for too little meat for the wings. Listen, it's all about the technique. All about the technique. And yes, there is technique involved in eating wings, folks.
Ooh, look at this.
Yeah, Dirty Dango's gonna get his keister kick.
Dango and Josh was at it. Oh God. Oh God. We have wings in Buffalo, I think.
I think so.
Carolina burger at Cookout was excellent. Peach cobbler milkshake.
Yes, sir.
I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm not reading the rest of that line.
Oh, I just saw that.
But you're getting a giggity for it. I'm just not reading it.
Yeah, let me go ahead and wake this soundboard up for you.
I'm definitely not reading that. But that sounds amazing.
With real peaches and real chunks of cobbler in it, Joe.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Josh feels like he's been on the cusp of turning heel forever.
Here's a good question for you in the chat, Joe. All right. It looks like we're going to get a heel turn from Alex Shelley, possibly.
Yeah, I would.
But which would you rather see? Would you rather see a heel Alex Shelley or a heel Josh Alexander? If you had to only pick one.
I don't think. I think Shelley, because I've seen him kind of do it already. When he was wearing the black suit coat and he was kind of going up against Josh, he was already kind of teasing heel then anyway. And I don't know. I can't. Josh is so endeared by a lot of people. It'd be very, very different for him, I think, if he did turn. Although he was a heel though in the North, wasn't he? Yeah.
He was, but I want to see it in a solo run. I think.
Yeah. It would be very different, I think, to see him in a heel role. I mean, he could. It would just be a little weird to me. I think Shelley is the more natural one. Not that Josh couldn't do it, But I think for me anyway, I think it would be Shelley. I feel
Yeah,
like I weigh 300 pounds right now. Daryl's was amazing as well. They have homemade crackers for appetizers. I also had fried shrimp inside my cheese grits.
he got that full Southern experience.
Derek gained like 500 pounds when he was down there. Oh man, that's great. That's great, man.
So Joe, since we got a tag team match on right now, let's go. Let's predict this world tag team title. We got ABC, the champs, going up against Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers from the System.
I am not feeling this for ABC. I'm really not. I don't know that I want to pick against them because they seem to come out at the end on top, and maybe, like Jeff said earlier, maybe they will wait until Slammiversary to give Edwards and Myers the titles, and then have the whole faction have the belts at that point. I just don't know whether or not they want to pull the trigger on this yet. I'm gonna pick ABC, but I am very leery about it. I'm very, very leery about it. I'm going to go with ABC, but this isn't over. And I don't think that they're going to end up coming out on top at some point. It could be tomorrow, but I'm going to go with ABC, Jeff, but I'm very, very leery on that pick.
I can understand why. Because it looks like Edwards and Myers have a lot of momentum, and they got Moose behind them too. So
Yep.
I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna pick the heels here.
Okay.
I love ABC. I have problems picking against them. If I'm wrong, I'm happy that I'm wrong because I want to see them continue to be the champions. Yeah. But I think it's the System's time. I do.
Yeah. I could see it. System takes over. ABC retains, I hope. Also full from steak and shake as well. Oh my God, Derek.
And I know you had Bojangles while you were down there too.
Dude, how much money did you blow on food? I want to know. Eddie Edwards and Myers for the win. ABC retains and negate the Alicia Edwards factor. Yeah, Alicia's going to be out there too. That's It's hard to overcome all that, man. Brandon Barnes says ABC. We'll see. That's going to be an interesting one. That's an interesting one.
We'll start on the right with this one, Joe. The six-man. Now we know that Alex Shelley is supposed to be in this instead of Kevin Knight.
Yeah, this is not going to be Kevin Knight anymore. This is going to be Sabin Shelley. Man, Jeff, I got to go in this one with Mustafa Ali and the good hands because if what we're thinking is going to happen, I think Shelley at some point is going to turn. And that's going to leave those two in a bind. And I'm going to say Ali wins because of it.
I'm going to go with Ali and the good hands too. I think Ali and his cabinet are going to win this one. Oh my God, Derek, you got to stop, man. You make me hungry.
Jeez, dude.
But yeah, I think we get the turn. I do think we get something tomorrow night.
Yeah, I do too. And
if that wasn't enough, Joe, we get a potential match of the year contender based on how their first one went.
Can Josh not wrestle match of the years every single time that he wrestles? I mean, you know, the guy never has a bad match. I mean, every time he's out here, he's wrestling 5-star match after 5-star match after 5-star match. This is going to be one, too. Hammerstone's second shot at Josh Alexander. The question is, hi, Conrad, how are you?
Conrad, what's up, bro?
The question is, Josh is on such a roll. Are they going to have him lose here? I mean, just sign Hammerstone, as Josh signed as well. I think he's re-signed or he signed for another year. But sometimes when you go with these rematches, one guy wins, another guy wins, then you have the third. I don't know, man. If Hammerstone is ever going to beat him, I think this would be the time he might do it. but I don't know. I just can't see Josh losing. He just has such momentum going for him that I don't see that he's going to lose, Jeff. I have to go with Josh here. Although it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if, like Heather just said, they got to put the new guy over. It wouldn't shock me, Jeff, if Hammerstone signed and now wins his first match. Wouldn't shock me.
Let me ask you this, Joe. If you had, if Josh has to lose this match, like Heather said, to put the new guy over,
yep.
How do you do that and not make Josh look bad? Got to bring in some outside forces.
Outside interference. Yeah, that's true.
So what if Hammerstone became the newest member of the system?
Oh, man.
Just throwing that out there.
Wow. Could you imagine that?
Heather just said it.
Just imagine Hammerstone
that out there. Yeah. Just throwing that out there. What if he joins the system? Not saying it's bad, but
man, that would be a force.
It would be, but think about that. If he joins the system and that's how you end up getting Moose versus Hammerstone, is that they eventually turn on one another.
That could be.
You can't have two big guys like that, dominant guys like that, being in one faction and one not think he's the leader. You know.
Yep, very true.
So, I'm Kushida has that hoverboard lock.
He did. Yep, he did, and he got the tap.
Yep.
Shelly is still still bad. Look at the argument here.
Yep.
Oh man, look at Shelly going. Oh man, not in agreement here at all. Ooh, what are your current goals? What the hell's up? It's Dango. He said we're going to dominate the whole TNA tag team division. Alex says Josh and Hammerstone double DQ, then some run in Josh and Hammerstone versus the system. I'd rather see Hammerstone versus Moose. Oops, I got to mute. We're going to each market and wrestling the best of the best, says Dango. With 1 year or less of experience. Get the rub. PayPal. Zelly. Oh my God, dude. Western Union.
Zenmo.
I'm a sports entertainer. They're the main event. Zell MoneyGram. They're going to join our wrestling school, which is $60.
Good grief, man. Dango is gold.
Oh my God, it's so great. I smell what you're cooking. Oh, that was great. Smell what you're cooking. Oh my God. Indie Mark nerds, me. You forgot Cash App.
I felt attacked with that comment from Dango.
I'm surprised he didn't say he didn't say MySpace.
Right.
go on MySpace.
Yeah.
They're apologizing to Ali.
This should be a good match.
Yeah.
Depending upon how many shenanigans we get. No, Heather, I'm saying the Indie Mark comment that Dango made. I was saying I felt attacked by that, not by you.
Oh man, that's hilarious, dude. Oh no! Ali's got the vets.
Huh. He's gonna sub him out, huh?
He's got the grizzled young vets.
Mm.
Ooh, no, that's not good. The guy's incredible. He's like shit. He's starstruck.
Yeah. He did, Heather. He
Anniversary.
did.
He
He upgraded.
he did trade it up. Oh, look at this. Best entrance in pro wrestling, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Masha, Slamovich, and Killer Kelly. And
feel
Killer
like
Kelly is attached to a chain.
I'm playing this preemptive giggity for all of you.
Yeah, that's yep. It's that time, folks. Well, hello, Killer Kelly. James's OMG, Killer Kelly in leather.
Someone get James some ice water.
Yeah, James might need a bucket. Dani Luna. And Jody Threat.
Good grief.
Oh my, I need to run myself through cold water.
If you see a report from the news later on, and it's of a guy running through sprinklers or whatever
It's gonna be Derek.
in the Dakotas, is Derek. Just know it's Derek.
Oh my god, dude.
Hopefully,
right.
Tazzy's internet didn't go out for this match.
Yeah, right. Pretty sure that is vinyl or latex. Yeah, even better. Masha and Dani Luna. Jeff, should we do some more picks?
Yeah.
Let's do some more picks. Aye. All right.
Let's go with the Knockouts World title, which is a triple.
Yeah. Let's do that. Jordan Grace, Tasha Steeles, and Zaya Brookside. Who y'all got, guys, in the chat? Jeff, to me, I think this is going to be a fun match. I hope Tasha Steeles shows out, Zaya as well. And I think they all will have their moments in this match, but I can't see them taking that title off of Jordan yet. So I do think Jordan's going to retain. I think this is pretty easy pick to make, but I think all those women are going to have their moments, and I think they're all going to show out in the match.
I agree. I think they'll all show out, but I think Jordan Grace retains.
Yeah.
I think I really can't see her losing it anytime soon. I think she even holds it past Slammiversary.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
That would be my guess. So, but yeah, I think she retains. I think Jordan retains.
Maybe John Kessler might be right. We maybe do get some sort of challenge from Ash by Elegance maybe after this. That could very well be.
It's possible.
Yeah, it could very well be. And then we've got Macklin and Nemeth. Now, we just saw Macklin got attacked in his hotel room by Nick Nemeth. So this is going to be interesting, this one. But I really, Jeff, think this is Nick Nemeth's second, I should say. He had another match, but second match, really his first big pay-per-view match for TNA. I do not see Nick Nemeth losing. Unless something really weird happens, like maybe if Macklin somehow gets interference from somebody else or something like that goes on and he wins by DQ or something along those lines. But otherwise, Jeff, unless they're going to continue this. Now, maybe they will. Maybe this will come to a head at Slammiversary at some point. So maybe this is kind of a non-finish or some kind of strange thing. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to say Nick Nemeth wins his first match.
I think Nick Nemeth wins too, but just always beware of the rascals.
Yeah, that's yep.
Beware of
Exactly.
the rascals.
They could
So
throw him the old paint can, Jeff. Get
that's
some
true.
spray paint in the face.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's very, very So you could want to watch for shenanigans in this one, and
Yeah.
that may cause him to lose. So yeah, but I would think other than that, I think he does win that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he wins, but I think we could get some shenanigans by the rascals, and I think it'd be interesting to see, since it seems like TNA is doing a lot with factions and
Yes.
people joining up. I'd be interested to see if anyone comes to the aid of Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, for sure.
Then we got the big one, Joe.
The championship match between Moose and Eric Young is going to be a very interesting match, but again, same with Jordan here. I don't see Moose losing, not this soon. I think Eric will give him a run, but I just think that the numbers game is going to be too much for Eric Young to overcome. And listen, you gotta, Jeff, be careful here too for Frankie Kazarian. Because we know that there's still the bad blood between him and Eric Young that isn't settled. So again, maybe, and Jeff, I think I don't know. You're talking about adding members and stuff to the system. I don't know, man. Maybe Frankie Kazarian would be a candidate for that as well. So yeah, I think you're gonna have to watch out for Frankie though in this match at some point.
Yeah, I think Moose wins.
Yeah,
but I could see Frankie maybe coming in from the other side this time.
Yep.
Because Eric Young obviously is at a disadvantage when it comes to numbers.
Right.
He's going to need something. So, but yeah, I think Moose retains here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I agree. So there you go. That's all we've got for the show for tomorrow night. If there is anything else added, it will be after the fact, which it wouldn't shock me if that happened.
Not at all.
But there you go. So that's our picks for tomorrow. I love EY, but Moose wins, obviously. I'm pretty sure Moose wins, but I think Kaz either causes EY to lose or attacks him afterwards. Yeah, I think that's going to be a feud going forward after this. I think it'll be Kazarian and Eric Young that might have a big match at some point. Moose retains. Moose. Ash by Elegance versus Grace at Slammiversary, and Camille's debut. Ooh. I really would love to see Camille come to TNA. Really, really would. I think she'd be phenomenal in the Knockouts division. This has been a pretty good match here between Masha and Dani.
I'm happy that we haven't seen a lot of shenanigans. I want it this
one. No. Straight up match. Nice move there from Dani Luna. Going to cover. It gets only a 1, though. Just a 1 count. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Hendry versus AJ Francis. Yeah, that could get added. Could be like a prior. It could be a match prior to the show. Maybe on the before the pre-show. The pre-show, maybe.
Yeah, this has been a good showcase for Dani Luna.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Dani Luna.
Oh.
Very close. Camille would be great in fit. Yeah, I agree.
Agreed.
She's putting herself out there. She's putting posts out there on Twitter and stuff like that makes you think that there's something coming. And I would agree. Remember we had talked about that earlier, and we had a show a while back. It might have been a Between the Ropes episode where we talked about Mercedes Monet, and then we also mentioned Camille during that show, and saying that one may go one place and then the other may go another. So I would not be surprised if Camille. Could you imagine, Jeff, if Camille shows up and challenges Jordan? Could you imagine Jordan Grace and Camille? Talk about two powerhouses. That would be a hell of a match, man. Hell of a match. Blue
Wow.
Thunderbomb. Yeah, Dani Luna gets the win. Big win for her.
I
Big
hear
win
you.
for Dani Luna.
Yeah, that's huge.
Camille versus Grace and TNA would be a surprise if she joins. Yeah, I think that would be a phenomenal match. I really do. Two women who are just absolute powerhouses.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, that'd be great. James, you said that an hour ago?
Yep.
There you go. Dani Luna is an attractive woman. Well, that kills the go home math. I've never seen Masha have a bad match. She can wrestle any style easily and top 10 women wrestlers in the world.
I agree with that. Man, they saved this for now. Alan Angels is gonna have a rough rest of his night.
Yeah, he is. This was from last week, of course. Chris Wilhelm, no worries, dude. Welcome.
You're not late, man. You're just in time.
It's so good seeing Bo smile. Bo Bray's brother, Bo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where did you see him?
I'll send you the picture. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that the picture James sent you?
Yeah.
The Angels better get ready. I don't know that he can get ready for what's about to come at him.
Yeah, there's not enough getting ready in the world.
No, especially coming down nonchalantly like he is. Unless I don't know, maybe he's got something up his sleeve here with Big Con. I don't know. He looks awfully confident. He looks awfully confident getting in there.
Yeah. That's either confidence or just complete naivety. Well, I was gonna be nice and say
yeah.
naivete, but
Yeah. Yep. Bo and Liv at Dom's wedding. Oh, nice. I didn't know Dom got married. Dirty Dom got married.
Yeah, Dirty Dom got married, man.
To Rhea Ripley. Just kidding. Oh, here comes the awesome entrance. This is so good.
It is, man.
Although, Jeff, the one thing I think they're missing here is to have the doctor actually have a big head of frizzy hair, like in Young Frankenstein.
Yeah. Pop on the screen and say, he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive. That's a great movie, by the way, guys. If you've never watched Young Frankenstein, you really, really need to. Classic movie. So good. Wow, I'll tell you something there, Jeff. Bo is looking he's looking little Bray like.
He doesn't he? Like that's the first thing that struck me with that photo is like, man.
Yeah, he gained some weight a little bit in the cheeks and stuff like that. He really is looking like Bray there. With the beard and everything like that, the way it is. Wow, it really does. Man, that's cool. Very cool to see. I think Buddy Matthews would have something to say about that. Yeah, you might. All right, here we go. Angels is just trying to run away and just get his shots in. And PCO just throws him off. I mean, I guess you got to give Angels an A for trying here.
Yeah.
But it's not working out. Trying to use his speed here. Okay. I think he's kind of avoiding. Okay. Look at this. Angels can't even believe it. I mean, Angels can't believe he's doing what he's doing. Well, that might be the beginning of the end. When PCO became PCO, he had a doctor that electrocuted him and said he is alive. Yes,
He did.
yeah. PCO now is, well, Alan Angels is in big trouble. Trinity lasted an hour in the Rumble, made it to the chamber, and lost to Tiffany by cheating. Trinity will be fine. It just isn't her time yet. So that makes Dango and Josh the main event. Yep, it is.
It is.
PCO's going up. Look at this. Oh, my God.
Good grief, man.
Oh, my God. That man just is, he's just an ageless wonder.
He is. He really is.
Good Lord.
And he's got to have a darn good chiropractor.
Yeah, he does. Just be aware of the fact that Big Con might be in the building here. PCO better watch his back. We might get an early preview of the oh, what did I tell you? Look at this. There he is with the chair. Ooh. He gets punched with the chair right in the face, but it didn't put him down. And he throws PCO under the chair. He got cracked right in the head with that chair and still just, Speaking of chairs, he's got another. Alan Angels is trying to become his friend here. I don't know how that's not going to work. That's not good. Oh, Alan Angels. No, there he goes. Goodbye. Goodbye, Alan. PCO has a chair now. Are we going to have chair versus chair? Yep. That's got to hurt your hands, man, when they do that. Right to the midsection of Big Con. Over the back with the chair. Dude, we're just having an all-out brawl here now.
Yeah.
Big Con just stops him with the right hand. Now PCO, right hand's right back. No, man. Jeff, they're going to the back.
Yeah.
They're going to the back.
Shoot, they might start fighting now, and it might not. It might just keep going all night.
That might be, you might be right. That might be a fight forever situation.
Yeah.
They're going to be fighting at the hotel later on.
Yeah.
They're going to be fighting at the bus stop. They're going to be fighting at the restaurant. It's just going to keep going.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if they just filmed that and said
God.
they decided to start their match now and they just did like periodic social media updates of them just fighting in random places?
That would be tremendous.
That's right, James. That's right, James.
If we get the kitchen sink, yes, let's go. We got to get a kitchen sink.
Oh! Under Siege, May 3rd, Albany.
Oh, it's in Albany?
Yes.
Yo.
Oh, man. All right.
May 3rd.
May 3rd, Albany Armory. All right.
That's awesome.
I think I know what I'm doing on May the 3rd.
Jeff, they may come back to you for some campaigning again too.
We might not be available to do that this time around.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Crazy Steve.
We will see if I can parlay that into getting some guests on here.
There you go. Yeah.
Then yes, I will be more than happy to do it.
I know that was a lot of work that you did for that.
It was.
Crazy Steve with a promo.
And shoot, I'll take the kids to that one.
Is that a Friday?
I think so. Let me see.
What is it? What month is it? May 4th, is it? Did it say?
It said 3rd.
3rd is a Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably make a whole weekend of it. They'll have the tapings and the next day probably for the following Thursday. What is this?
Yeah.
What the hell is this? It's a Syracuse.
Crazy Steve. They don't have it up on the TNA website yet, but yeah, Eric Young is about
Eric Young, yeah. Oh crap, Steve, really? May 4th is my date. I might be doing that live, and we might be looking for Jeff that night.
Yeah.
It's technically on in the UK. Too bad I'm going to be out of town that weekend, says John. Eric Young coming into the ring. He's going to address the crowd. And then we'll have Josh and Dango as the main event. Eric Young's theme is a banger. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Very Bray-esque. Imagine, guys, we may have seen Bray and Eric Young working together.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Right? What a shame that didn't happen.
Well, there's only one person we can blame for that.
That's true.
At least he's not there.
Yes.
He screwed a lot of stuff up.
Agreed. Very emotional speech here from Eric Young. May the 4th. Oh, yeah, that will be May the 4th.
Yep.
May the 4th be with you. Maybe they'll be doing, maybe they'll have a Star Wars theme thing going on there.
Joe, what would happen if the Kiss Demon just happened to just show up out of nowhere?
Oh, my God. If he came back in TNA, that'd be amazing. Those are skeleton hands holding slices of pizza. I want Eric Young's shirt. Yeah, they are.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Wow, big praise from Eric Young. The dead don't get deader. And at Sacrifice, I play for keeps.
Uh-oh.
Who says he has the world-class idiots? Booze. Says I've been at TNA for a very long time. Your time is over, he says. Said you could bring all your determination and the outcome will be the same. And still TNA World Champion. Crowd gives him a round of boos. I don't know about this one, says A. What don't you know? Do you think he might win, Eric? Yeah. It's a really good promo. Mm-hmm. Been some good promos on the show tonight. Are we getting a stipulation? Oh, he wants to fight him now? Wants to fight him now. Eric Young saying, let's go. A New Orleans street fight?
Ooh.
Oh, Eric Young looks like he's ready for it. Moose is getting into the ring. Now he's backing out. That's not how the system works. Promos have been well said. Oh, man, they jumped him from behind. Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers working from behind on Eric Young. They're going to soften him up for tomorrow. And now Moose is in.
Man, what happens? You get in the system and you start dressing better? You start dressing?
Obviously. Yeah.
Man.
Big spear to Eric Young. And now he's going to have to get over that and then wrestle Moose tomorrow night.
I do, James. I think that this is their spin on that.
The main event Mafia. Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, man, now they're bringing in a chain. Eric Young might not make it. He might not make it to that match tomorrow night. They're going to beat him up with a chain. We saw what he did with this with Shelley.
Here's the thing, though. Is Santino going to add a stip to the match now that we have this?
I don't know, man. Is Eric Young going to even make it to the match? We saw what this did to Alex Shelley.
Yeah.
I mean, is Eric Young even going to be able to wrestle at this match tomorrow night, or is he going to get somebody else? Oh. Wow. Alicia's a sexy Jezebel. That may have been the comment of the night right there.
Yeah, that might.
I think James wins comment of the night.
Yeah.
Whoa, now we get, okay. ABC comes out. The damage has been done. I mean, I don't know how Eric Young, after getting smashed with that chain, is going to wrestle in that match tomorrow night and be any good. Took ABC long enough. Eric Young really holding on to the ribs. Help, I'm being repressed. All right, well, we're coming up on main event time. Gives us a chance to say, don't forget, tomorrow night, we're right back here again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Sacrifice for you tomorrow. So make sure you come out and join us. I know there are other things going on. I know a lot of people are going to be wanting to watch some WWE stuff and what's going to happen with The Rock and Cody and that big confrontation tomorrow night. But you can keep that on while we're watching and let us know what's happening with it. I'm sure that'll probably be tomorrow night's main event on SmackDown. I love an ABC party with some of my faves, anything but clothes. Derek didn't like the fact that we said James's comment was comment of the night. Yeah. Derek wanted to one-up James Chadwick's comment.
He went for it, didn't he?
He did. He did. Dango is here with his entourage. Alpha Bravo. I'll be in and out tomorrow night. No worries. Dango's so nonchalant with the gum chewing and everything like that.
It's perfect.
The Dirty D has something he's got to say. Oh, God. I hate pro wrestling. There it is. And now he does a little dance. And now we have Josh Alexander. The walking weapon is here. See if we'll go a little OT tonight like they usually have been. Deanna, what are you talking? Clothes option.
Hey.
I prefer a toga party because I can peekaboo. LOL. What the hell is going on?
That's for you, Deanna.
Deanna's getting in on the action here now. If he hates pro wrestling that much, go back to being a Divas reject. Man, the chat is on fire tonight, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are on fire. Very spicy tonight. It's just spicy. Derek. Even that caught Derek by surprise. Look at Derek's like, damn, Dan. Ooh. If you read the whole conversation, it makes sense. ABC is still in Bullet Club. Deanna says, I'm feeling sassy. LOL.
We see that.
It's all good. Dango is, I mean, what is he doing here? Has he got like a little ankle lock here? Trying Josh's own move on him? I mean, Dango's trying to get some types of submission holds here. Now Josh with a takedown here. Sassy D. Go ahead, change your YouTube name, Deanna, to Sassy D. Nice shoulder block there from Josh. Got to keep your eyes out there on the entourage.
Yeah.
Nice back elbow there from Dango to get out of that. Does Simon Gotch interfere on Dango's behalf and get the win? AEW teased Bryan versus Ospreay last night. Take my money.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a match I gotta see. Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay. Yeah.
Josh coming over in the corner, but Dango gets the boot up. Ooh. Now gets the ankle lock in. Dango is screaming in pain, trying to get to the rope, and he does. Divas reject. Ospreay versus Takashita is my match of the week. You got Bravo fanning him off on the outside. Oleg Prudius is out there too. Dango coming back in. Josh ducks underneath. Hip toss. I think I know what my number one moment of the week will be.
What's that? Let us know.
Yeah. Let it rip, Derek. I don't think that we're pulling any punches in this stream tonight. Now Josh going after the ankle there of Dango. Dango just pulling on Josh's, looks like on the raking the eyes or trying. And now he's elbow to the side of the jaw. I second that, says Clown. I think I know what my number one moment, moment of the week, Sting's retirement match. Yeah, more than likely it might be. You mean for our Sunday show? Yeah, it very well could be definitely up there. I had to go back and watch the original appearance of the Crow Sting with the whole NWO thing. I had to go back and watch that. So good. He will be missed for sure. Dango's been impressive. Yeah, he really has. Said he's never seen him try this hard. And then Raywald said it's a little uncomfortable to watch. His kid came out as Surfer Sting and fooled us all. Oh, did he really? That's cool.
Yeah, that was one. That's one of the things I want to talk about is that entrance. Man, so well done.
Crowd trying to get him going now. Dango is looking pretty good. Big chops here from Josh. Dango comes back with one of his own. Cole on Raw baffled me, mentioning Sting's. Yeah, they both did. Yeah, him and McAfee. They both talked about it. Yep. Some things transcend the Forbidden Door stuff. People, amazing wrestlers and athletes transcend all that. And that's really the way it should be. That's really the way it should be. Shouldn't be like taboo for them to talk about it just because he's in AEW currently. That's silly. That's silly. Party at Dango's house if he wins. He doesn't look the type, especially as wrestler, that he might want to have a party anytime. What's the deal with him saying the character was not inspired by the comic or the movie? Sting did? Well, I mean, he called him the vigilante. And I mean, he might not have been copying the character, but I mean, the Crow never had a baseball bat. So he did do some things on his own, but I mean, the black leather jacket, the face paint the way it was. I mean, I'll just say this: if Sting didn't see the Crow or didn't know what the Crow was, then boy, oh boy, I would be pretty amazed at that. And maybe he didn't. I don't know. I'm not going to be one to say that he lied or that, maybe he didn't see it. It's possible. Some people don't see certain movies and things. Movie was a little violent, so I don't know. There are people out there that don't see movies like that. So it could be possible he never did. But I'll tell you what, it really is ironic. Yeah, that he came out with that character like almost right after, like not that long after that movie was out. So maybe he just saw it like in a trailer, like a movie trailer or something, and maybe he just saw his face and thought, okay, all right, that's kind of cool. So I hope someday we see Josh versus Dalton Castle. What happened to Bianca? Everyone is supporting her. I don't know. This is an impressive showing by Dango here.
Really is.
Yeah. And Josh is limping around here. That's not good to be getting a little banged up for that match he's got coming up. Uh-oh. gonna soften him up for Hammerstone here a little bit.
Yeah.
Man. Trolls calling her names of a racial way. Oh, brother. Let me guess. Twitter? Not shocked. Not shocked.
Cesspool.
Yeah, it really is. Dirty Dango versus Josh right now. The match. Yeah, it's very, very good. Yeah. Dango really, really looking good. I would love to see Sting back in WWE, not wrestling, but have great moments at Mania. Would hate for the last Sting memory in WWE was being injured. Very little in wrestling is new. I don't agree with that. They get ideas from pop culture, Barry. It's always been that way. They've always taken. I mean, the Hogan Iron Sheik thing was all from, United States versus Iraq at the time. I mean, they take ideas from other things, but I don't know if I'd say that none of it's new. They're kind of not doing that as much now anyway. That was a big thing they used to do like in the 80s and 90s, but it's not so much that way anymore. I mean, here, I'll give you a prime example. What would you say that what Bray did in the Funhouse wasn't new? I mean, sure, you may have gotten a little inspiration from Mr. Rogers, but everybody gets inspiration from something. But to me, that was extremely new to be doing what he did in a wrestling show. So the Bucks and Darby wanted it. That was Sting said he would have taken the L. These two guys are really going at it. I did not see this being this close. I don't know. Maybe Josh will say he wasn't taking him very seriously, but boy, oh boy, this is a much better match than I thought it was going to be. Now Josh has him up. That could be the start of the end there for Dango. One, two, nope. Kick out at two.
Oh.
Josh making Dango look credible.
Ooh.
Josh is just really good at what he does.
He is, yeah.
Surfer Sting and Joker TNA were the best.
I still got to say, though, Dango in his own right, darn good, very talented in the ring.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Nope. Best performance they've seen from Dirty Dango in his time in TNA, yeah, no doubt. Josh rolls out of the way. Dango's underappreciated like Spears. To hear me out, I have a new match concept called the Giggity Chamber. Consists of me versus all the divas. Problem is, Derek, you would just submit to all of them. You wouldn't fight back. You would how should I say it? You would enjoy the beating.
Oh.
Yep.
You know what? Here we go.
There you go.
Dang, Derek. Oh,
Derek lays down and takes the L like a champ. This is insane, man. We are going overtime here. This Jeff, I know he's not going to win this, but this really bodes well for Dango in the future here.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure it does. I mean, because think about it, he could be the guy that you have all of your baby faces kind of build programs with,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. So
what the hell is he doing? Bravo. I think Bravo's dead. I think Bravo's dead. He hasn't even moved.
yeah,
Bravo
Bravo,
hasn't even moved an inch.
he's done for.
Bravo's dead. Prudius grabbed the leg to stop the momentum. Huge DDT, and there goes Dango again. No. Josh steps aside and gets the ankle lock. Wow. What a move by Josh. Bravo looks like a dang highlighter. He does with the colors. Yeah, he does. Wow. There you go. Josh gets the win, but great effort by Dango. And he did. I mean, if he bothered that knee and that carries over into tomorrow night, that's not very good for Josh going up against Hammerstone. Darn it, says Matthew.
That's right, Conrad. He did look like a darn highlighter.
All right, Josh wins. And that does it. Just a quick ad here from them for tomorrow night in Sacrifice. Josh and Hammerstone, Nick Nemeth and Macklin, PCO and Big Con, Time Machine against Mustafa Ali, and the GYV. MK Ultra against Dani Luna and Jody Threat. Jordan Grace versus Tasha and Zaya Brookside. And Eric Young and Moose. Y'all will be here tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. We will be here. Tomorrow night, we will be here for a 7:30 start. Get ready for the show. If they do end up having some pre-show matches, we will be here for that. And that is it for tonight. Good show. Good show tonight. Yeah, these guys always never disappoint with go home shows. The good go home shows are always good, man. Always good. Wow, man, I gotta say, maybe an MVP of tonight might be Dango. Who would have thought that would be the case?
Right.
Really, really good showing by Dango there. Really good. Like Jeff said, you know what? People kind of look at him and they see, he's this cocky guy, kind of clownish and stuff like that a little bit, don't really look at him as being able to compete. He really showed out, man. He showed his wrestling skills tonight. And that people should remember that. He's very good at what he does. Great show. I really enjoyed it.
Joe, I think aside from giving scores and everything each week, we should do like the biggest winner from each week.
Oh yeah, that'd be a cool idea.
So who do you think the biggest winners were? So I know you said Dango. I would throw out another one. I would say Dani Luna.
Yeah, Dani Luna was amazing tonight. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. Why don't you give us? Yeah, you can give us your scores. Tell us who you think was the give us like one or two of your biggest winners of tonight. Let us know in the chat. I like that idea. That's a good idea.
And when we say biggest winners, not just from a win-loss standpoint,
yeah,
but,
like MVP of the show. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No SmackDown watch along, everyone. No, well, the SmackDown watch along is usually on Tazzy's channel. So I'm not sure if he's having it. I'd imagine they are. Sacrifice is going to be awesome. Show was a 10. 9.75 says John Kessler. Dani Luna for me, MVP. Dango is my highlight of the night, says DRO. Joe didn't need this. Shh. James, don't bring up old wounds. What are you doing? Shh. Quiet. 9 out of 10. Super psyched for tomorrow. It's going to be a great show. Solid show. Nice building for tomorrow. 9 out of 10. TNA Wrestling was a 9 out of 10. Underappreciated wrestler of the week. 9 out of 10. Biggest winner, the fans, obviously. Killer Kelly's leather pants were the winners. I would expect nothing less. Nothing less than that from Derek. Nothing less. And I would have been shocked, Derek, if you didn't go there. Robert says 8 out of 10. Derek says, okay, I'm done, LOL. Dylan, 9.5 out of 10. James Chadwick is laughing. I agree with Dani Luna. I think Ash by Elegance had that standout moment for her continuation of her character growth. Like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it, man. Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was a really good show from start to finish. We had some good promos, which we would, kind of expect. And a lot of things to look forward to tomorrow, especially that whole thing with Alex Shelley. And everything that's going on with that. That's going to definitely be a what to watch for tomorrow night. So, yeah, Jeff, give me your score, and we'll do our scores, and we'll get out of here for the night. And then we'll, of course, be back here tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are leaving, please don't forget to hit the like on the stream before you go. Would much, much appreciate that. And if you haven't done so, please make sure to sub to the channel if you didn't already. What's your score, Jeff?
Oh, I'm going to go 9.5 tonight. Again, I feel like they continue to produce great go home shows, like you mentioned earlier, and it really gets you hyped for the pay-per-view, which is what is a go home show is designed to do, and they do that so well.
Yep.
Again, really, really great performances by Dango. A lot of people, I'm sure, were thinking, oh, this match is the main event. This is going to be like a squash, or who's going to come out, or how much interference are we going to get. And that was a heck of a match, which, Joe, it breaks a streak, honestly. So now Josh can't have bad matches on pay-per-views or regular shows. It's crazy. So, but yeah, good night for TNA Wrestling. I thought that it was a stellar show. Great matches. I'm liking where some storylines are going. They're planting some seeds with some certain things. So we'll see if it blooms tomorrow night with Alex Shelley. But yeah, I thought tonight was a great night. 9.5. Can't wait for tomorrow night.
Yeah. Josh has gotten to a point where he can put anyone over. Josh he's so good that he's going to make anyone out there look. And that's not taking anything away from Dango, because Dango is a very good wrestler. But Josh is the man just doesn't wrestle bad matches. He just doesn't. So no matter what you see him out there, it's going to be just an amazing match from him. So 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna say I would agree with Jeff. I'm gonna say 9.5 out of 10. I think it was a really great show tonight overall. We're left wondering now, what kind of shape is Eric Young going to be in for that title match tomorrow night? I mean, he took a chain to the ribs. Obviously, he was holding his ribs. So what kind of shape is he going to be in? To compete for the world title tomorrow night. So just a lot of things in the works there. And Josh, obviously, too, favoring the knee after his match now. And so, again, what kind of shape is he going to be in? Going up against Hammerstone tomorrow on the pay-per-view as well.
Joe, can I interrupt for breaking news?
No, yes, absolutely.
Look at who's going to be at Heroes Hideout next Saturday.
Oh, look at that. There you go. You can tell Dango how good his match was, Jeff.
Yeah. But Mick Foley's also going to be there too.
Oh, that's awesome. I had an autograph from Mick, from my daughter, actually, who picked me one up when he was up in a mall up that way the last time. That's awesome. That's so cool. Now we can meet Dango and say, hey, Dango, I hate wrestling too. Oh, that's fantastic. Matthew says 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Great matches and storylines progressed nicely tonight. 9 out of 10. Decent show. Good TNA. 8 out of 10 says Hassan. Good hype for the pay-per-view. Good night, everyone. Good night, Heather. Yeah, we're going to be right back here tomorrow night, guys. Like I said, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for the start time. Please come out and join us for TNA Sacrifice, which should be very, very good. We saw a lot of stuff leading up to that tonight, and so it should be really, really good stuff to see tomorrow. We got some storylines going on. We wondering about what's going to happen with some of this stuff, as I mentioned, and it should be a great show tomorrow night from TNA. So join us for that. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. That's going to do it for us for tonight. We appreciate you guys all coming out. Again, please make sure if you are watching from other areas. So, Jeff was saying people are watching us from Twitter. There's a good amount of people doing that. We appreciate all of you doing that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, to the YouTube channel. Make sure you like the video for us tonight as well. It helps us out big time. And we're going to get out of here for the night. So have a great rest of your night, guys. Please stay safe. Please be kind to one another. And hopefully we will see you all for TNA Sacrifice tomorrow night. Let's go out with the TNAs in the chat, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. We'll talk to you soon.